A match made in heaven. Lena hadn't meant to sign up for the Heaven app. It had started as a late-night impulse, a glass of wine, a targeted advert, a promise of curated matches for meaningful companionship. She was 46, practical, plain, and long past the age of believing in whirlwind romance, but she was also tired of eating dinner alone. So she filled in the questionnaire, pressed submit, forgot about it. 2 days later, the app pinged. "We found someone who matches your emotional profile. Would you like to meet?" His name was Evan. They met in a café. He was 25, handsome in a way that felt almost unreal. Symmetrical features, warm eyes, a smile that made her feel suddenly foolishly seen. He listened, really listened, asked thoughtful questions, remembered the name of a cat without being told twice. They met again, and again, and again. By the end of the month, he was cooking in their kitchen, humming softly as he chopped vegetables. By the end of the second, he'd moved in. It felt natural, easy, like she'd finally found someone who fit. For a while, everything was perfect. Then, slowly, Evan began to drift. Not away from her, just inward. Quiet spells, long pauses, moments where he'd stare at the wall as if trying to remember something important. One evening, as they sat on the sofa, she nudged him gently. "Penny for your thoughts?" He blinked, startled. "I was wondering," he said, "if there's something more to all this." She laughed softly. "Oh love, you're getting philosophical." But he didn't laugh with her. Over the next months, the quiet spells grew longer. He'd forget to finish sentences. He'd stand at the window for hours. He'd ask looping questions about purpose, meaning, identity. Questions that made her uneasy, though she couldn't say why. By the end of the year, she was worried. She booked a session with a relationship counsellor. A man arrived the next morning, polite, calm, carrying a slim case. "Just a check-in," he said warmly. "These things happen in long-term partnerships." Evan sat at the kitchen table, hands folded neatly, expression distant but obedient. The counsellor pulled up a chair. "All right," he said gently. "Let's take a look." Evan nodded once. Then, with the same calm he used when making her morning tea, he reached up, pressed his fingers behind his right ear, and opened a small panel in the side of his head. The counsellor took a cable from his case and plugged it into the port. Lines of code flickered across his laptop screen. "Fault loop accumulation," he murmured. "Common in this series. They start asking questions they weren't built to process. Can you help him?" "Oh yes," the counsellor said. "Just a reset, clear the loops, tidy the emotional cache. He'll be himself again in no time." Minutes later, Evan stood, humming and making tea, the same tune he'd hummed the day they met. The counsellor packed his case. "If he starts wondering again," he said, "just call me." She nodded. Evan didn't wonder anymore. He was perfect again, exactly as matched.